And we are back once again with exactly that. Wherein Fish play Mass Effect.
We obviously do not script or rehearse this or anything.
No,
Glad to see you're okay,
actually
Commander.
don't. Let's talk to Cade.
Hi.
Mr. Hare.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're
Oh,
okay.
it's Hare,
Losing
okay.
Jenkins was hard on the crew, and
I'm
glad we didn't lose you
acting.
too.
Actually, he's one of the more compelling voice actors, especially in the later games.
Well, you keep telling me
Things
that
are pretty rough down
in
there.
the later games.
Yeah, you never get
What
used to
about now?
seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem
We've got
right
about
somehow.
30 hours to slog through
But at
before
least
we
you
get to
stopped
that.
Saren from wiping out the
Goody.
whole colony.
You helped? I don't know.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We
We're
couldn't have done
Marines.
it without him.
We stick
I'm
together.
starting to notice a
and I'm
pattern.
just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
The top
wish I could have
questions
done
are
something to
usually
save him.
more
Paragon.
Paragon-y.
Yep.
I was
That's-
there. You
that's
did
how it works.
everything
It's sad
right.
that it
was
took me
just
that long to
bad
realize,
luck.
isn't it?
It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that.
Eyebrows.
Probably use it to lever more concessions out
I've
of the
seen bigger.
Alliance.
He's no Rock Lee.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented.
Biotic. So wait, he's a
May
cyborg?
as well get a
No,
paycheck
no,
for it.
biotic, not
Besides, my father
a
served.
thing.
Made
It's
him proud
basically
when I
this
enlisted.
universe's version
Eventually.
of magic, except it's
But is that why you're here?
scientifically made
Because
thing.
of your family?
So Magiccience.
Art, kind. More like Magitech.
Okay.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a cruise.
I have a woolly
I imagine
backstory,
that
but
bought
I
you
don't
any
care.
post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
Jerk. Military or...
Paragon, of course. That's
The
what
captain
we're doing.
hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what
So I'm
Saren's been
kind
up
of
to.
wishing we had gone
Makes
Renegade
sense.
just so we could
They'd
see
probably
Richard.
like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll
I
be
would
ready.
be so
Commander.
emotionally conflicted. Hey, we got Paragon
Yeah,
points.
I know.
That's a
Oh.
good thing.
How do we
So
do
let's
that? There
see
weren't any
what's
blue
over
text.
here. Now we should talk to
Options.
Ashley, who I think you will...
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Is this the
The
chick
crew
that was
could
in the
use some
pink
good
suit?
news after what happened to Jenkins.
I already
Jenkins
like her.
was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If
You
Jenkins
might
was
be
still
surprised
alive,
at how many people
I
hate
might not
Ashley.
be here.
Oh, really? Why?
You're
I
a
thought
good
the
soldier,
chick
Williams.
that got all the hate
you
was,
belong on the Normandy.
Oh, I forgot
Thanks,
her
Commander.
name,
I
but
appreciate
the one
that.
with the large rear assets.
Things were pretty rough down there.
You could just say large
Are you
rear
okay?
and that'd be accurate.
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine.
It's interesting. You'll,
But to see my
But
whole
no, I thought
unit
that she was
wiped
the one
out.
with the hate. How does
And
Ashley
you never
get
get
hate?
used to seeing dead civilians. Glad
because...
things would have been a lot
She
worse
seems
if you hadn't
nice.
shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you,
Wait,
Williams.
can you really say that?
Thanks, Commander.
No, we didn't.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy.
We're totally not
It's nice
paying
when someone makes you
attention.
feel
I'm paying attention, but I've seen it before. You should be paying attention.
We,
to
as
this.
in me, of course.
How many you are there?
Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
More Paragon, yay!
Yay!
Sprinting.
That's not as hard to get as I thought it would be, is
Here
it?
is Captain Anderson.
We
What's
just
up,
talk
dude?
to people and they're like,
Go
oh,
speak
you're
to
the
Joker
nicest
when you're
person
ready.
on earth.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
You can just walk into
Okay,
the
did the captain
room.
just shoo us?
Kinda. Well, I mean, we're supposed to be going and talking to Joker, right? So.
Yeah.
And then there's random people over here.
Random.
Do you know what these are?
Neither
do I.
Stasis pods?
I honestly
Beds?
can't remember if they're not beds. I think there's like kind of a they're a thing.
No.
They are in fact.
More mysterious letters and numbers.
Look, there's the
There's a
stuff.
door.
I'm trying to remember what takes us where. So let's see. Oh right, the elevators in this game. I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, you spend like 90% of the game in elevators, don't you?
Loading. Don't crash, please.
That would be sad.
I hope this thing records while it's doing the loading screen.
I have no
This
idea.
is an Alliance
It should.
requisition officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies? What are those?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Is this legal?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Let's pay.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
Is what you
Hell,
can
the
make.
licenses alone have
He's a
set me
dealer.
back more than I'd like.
Basically.
But no licenses,
Awesome.
no goods.
Basically,
Without the
we
goods,
can kinda,
I'm out of a job.
He has licenses, so he's allowed.
What are licenses?
Ah.
Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell
Blah,
licenses.
blah, 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 blah.
I already have several basic ones. Many of the best licenses are hard to get.
Wait, hold on.
They're
Did he
well
just say
worth
that
the
we have
cost
to buy
if you can
him
find them.
licenses so he can get us stuff so we can buy it from him?
Yeah.
What do the
Okay.
different manufacturers offer?
Well,
There are
he's
too many
honest.
for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What are
Wait,
licenses?
we already did that one.
Many of the best licenses are
Right.
hard to
How
get.
often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses
So
you
this is
purchase.
basically all
But I'll
exposition
rotate
about
items
how
on
to
them.
get new
And anytime
shiny
we land
stuff.
someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I
Another
can.
question?
AKA the Citadel.
Check back often.
And the big
I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items.
Let's see what you
Let's
got.
see what you
Let's
got.
see
You
the
bet,
shiny
man.
stuff.
We probably won't be able to really, like, buy most of it right now. I can... Oh, yes, Master Spectre gear. This stuff's fun, and we supposedly can buy it, even though we're not Spectres yet. Let's see, what's in these are actually pretty important. So, actually, first off, let's get rid of the stuff we will never use. See, this is where things get interesting. We can get rid of these banshees because they're low level. Strikers, we already got enough of those. Anything you have doubles of in most cases you can get rid of.
Funny, I'm not finding this very interesting.
I'm not surprised. We're going to go ahead and get a couple of things here that are actually important. And these are what we'll be building up to be able to get later that we can use. It's interesting. But, anyway, we could always cheat, but that kind of
Big
defeats...
truck. Can we drive it?
That defeats the purpose of a Let's Play.
Can we drive it? Can we drive it?
Not yet. We will get to once we land on some planets later, though.
Yes.
We can equip
I
our
can
people.
wait.
So, how many lockers do you see here?
1, 2, 3, 6.
Yes. So how many squad mates do you think we'll end up getting?
100.
5 million.
5.
No.
Could it be 6? No,
It
of
could
course
be.
not.
Hello, Adams. Oh, I forgot about this part. This place is pretty cool.
There are computers.
We got a new codex entry and experience for looking at stuff.
Codex.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Shame about Jenkins. Yes, it was.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh, is this another
Shame about
infinite?
Jenkins, Commander.
There are a lot of those. They can be fun.
He's a very one-trick pony kind of man.
Kinda. Then you push the non-intuitive button and face the other direction, and the elevator takes you to a place.
Yay, elevators.
The advantageous thing about this game is the Normandy is smaller, so you don't have as much of huge, big places to go.
Well, that's good.
Kind of. It can be a good thing, but then it's also
Stairs.
open sesame. Hey, let's talk to Presley. See if he's still racist.
I'm glad you're okay,
That's
Commander.
Presley.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yes, it was. Where did this one go? Oh yeah, it's the room. FTL
What
comlink.
room?
It's a comlink.
There are
Basically, I
chairs.
talk to people here.
I don't suppose you can sit in any of the chairs.
Not right now. Actually, I don't know if you ever do sit in any of the chairs.
Those poor chairs, they're so unused and unloved.
Galaxy map.
Awesome.
Let's go talk to Joker like we're supposed to. Wait, nav manual. Examine and get experience.
Why would we want to talk to a Batman villain? I'm pretty sure he'd just blow our head off.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's not who you think he is. Ooh.
Well, I know he survives in the last game, so...
Yeah, you look spoiling stuff.
Because
Good
there's
timing,
no
Commander.
difference
I was
in
just about to
endings.
bring us into the
So I know he
Citadel.
lives.
See that taxpayer money at work.
I will tell you, Joker
Loading.
is definitely one of my favorite characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Him and Tally, but you won't be a little bit. We just jumped
Is she
through
the
a
one with the
thing.
visor?
Yes, she is.
Ah,
I find her adorable.
there's a ship.
It's interesting looking at BioWare
Is
games.
that our ship?
Nope. Well, that's our ship. That's the Citadel. That thing you were asking me about, the Citadel? That's it.
Pretty big.
It's
at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel
Okay,
fleet.
so
Actually,
check
we're
this
not
out.
in a
Sizes and
similar
everything.
thought process.
That
Why so
is the
touchy,
big ship,
Joker?
I'm just saying,
right?
you need
So that's
firepower
like
too.
it's like what, some number of kilometers
Look at
wide.
that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV
that
Normandy,
foreshadowing?
requesting permission to land.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think we're eventually going to see explosions.
You may begin your approach.
Hopefully.
Transferring you
We've
to an
already seen a
Alliance
couple of
operation.
explosions.
Yeah,
Roger,
small
Alliance Tower,
ones, and it's been
Normandy
too
out.
long since the last
Are you listening to the stuff?
Normandy,
They're
this is
talking
Alliance
about
Tower.
the
Please proceed to
Citadel
Dock
and
422.
and the Alliance
Check it out.
Tower.
We're landing. You
Okay.
actually get to see us land in this game.
That's a thing?
That's a thing. You don't get to see that typically in most planets.
Okay.
Docking clamps. They're magical. Loading.
Loading screen. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
This is the Presidium.
This is an outrage! The council
also
would
the
step
Presidium.
in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
Funny angry guy.
That's
The
Ambassador.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus system.
These three
Ambassador.
holographic people,
Humanity
you will come
was
to
well
hate them.
aware of the risks when you
Oh,
went
goody.
into the Traverse.
What about Saren?
Kind of.
You can't just ignore a rogue
that's
spectre.
Udina.
I
Are they a
demand
power trio?
action!
You don't get to
What?
make demands of the Council,
One's
Ambassador.
the id, one's the
Citadel
ego,
Security
one's
is
the-
investigating
there
your
you go.
charges against Saren.
Let's
We
see.
will discuss the
I will
CSEC
call them
findings at the
Obstruction
hearing,
1,
not before.
Obstruction 2, and Obstruction 3.
Is that really as far as their personalities
Captain
go?
Anderson, I see you
As far as
brought
we're
half your
concerned,
crew with
yeah,
you.
pretty much.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime.
Oh, hey,
In
they're
case
back
you
in
had
their
any
armor.
questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
Who's this guy? I wasn't paying attention.
Sounds like you convinced
He's
the council to
Ambassador
give us an
Udina.
audience.
He's the guy that's trying
They
to
were
make
not
it so that
happy about it.
the council will pay more
Saren's their
attention
top
to humans.
agent. They don't like him
There's
being
there's a
accused of
lot of
treason.
backstory here. Saren's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not
Bacon
hers.
is gone.
Then we better
the
hope the
bacon,
CSEC
the
investigation
last
turns up
bacon.
evidence to support our
We should have a
accusations.
little
Otherwise, the
bacon
Council might
montage
use
for
this
the
as an
lost
excuse to
bacon.
keep you out of the
What you
Spectres.
say?
Except we're both
Come with me,
teenagers. I thought
Captain.
you said
I want to go
songs
over a few
ruin
things
Let's
before the
Plays.
hearing.
Bad
Shepard,
you, breaking
you and the
your
others
own
can meet us
rule.
at the Citadel
I didn't
Tower,
say
top level. I'll
that
make sure you
songs
have
ruin
clearance
Let's
to get in.
Plays. I said singing ruins Let's Play.
Sang.
And it's also
And that's why I hate
used as a
politicians.
garnish instead of a... Okay, who cares? Okay, so we're signing off now, and this is the part where Nepshep does her sign-off dance.
Please don't tell me that's becoming a thing.
Of course it is.
No.
Goodbye.
Bye.